Somerville came late to me as a muse. I lived here for nearly 30 years before I started looking at Somerville as something other than a location of a bank or a grocery store. And it was through my drawings with the urban sketchers, the Boston urban sketchers, that I started drawing the city. And I'm often attracted to the things that are not necessarily the things you would take a picture of to show your family how beautiful Boston looks. Drawing the dark alleys, the backs of buildings, the underpasses are much more interesting to me than drawing the front yards and the beautiful parks and the lovely trees and the beautiful people. And telephone poles have existed here in Somerville for longer than 30 years, but I never noticed them before. And I started drawing them, and I drew hundreds and hundreds of them, drawing them on the iPad, recording them as I drew, making little mini movies of them as well. So then, on top of that, was the GLX started happening. So we have tractors and bulldozers and excavators and men in hard hats digging things up and tearing things down and building something new. And that became just fascinating to me to watch. And from my window, and from almost all of our windows here in this building, it's like you're in the middle of a sandbox with your Tonka toys. And I think I'm the only one that likes it. And I hope they never stop. The GLX, which has become a big part of Somerville, has really inspired me to draw and to do iPad drawings and to make constructions out of recycled cardboard. I've encouraged people in the building and people in urban sketchers to come out with me and draw the construction work. And I selected a group of drawings that I did and that the other artist did and put them on boards and brought them out to the workers and had them sitting outside by the entrance where they would come and go. And they really, thought this was really kind of fun to see their work being recorded in a way that was different than normal, and it was really quite fun. When you go to a more beautiful city like Boston or Cambridge or the public garden, do you see things differently now having drawn Somerville? And I do. I've discovered when I try to draw things that are pretty, it's really hard to keep them pretty. But when you draw something that is, quote, ugly or dark or somehow not quite so manicured, it's actually a lot easier. And I'm for doing things easy these days.